So are we in a new phase of the pandemic? Have we reached the herd immunity?
We are in a new phase of the pandemic, but I wouldn't use the term herd immunity, because when we use the word herd immunity, what comes to mind are diseases like measles, where we see decreased transmission because of the immunity in the population. Whereas with SARS-CoV-2, what we see is immunity against serious illness, hospitalization, and death increasing, even though we don't get immunity to infection, because this virus comes from a family of viruses that are able to reinfect us, that are able to evade immunity. So herd immunity doesn't mean the same thing for coronaviruses that it does for measles. And I think the goal here has to be to decouple hospitalizations from cases. And that's clearly what we're seeing as cases are going up right now, but we don't see hospitals overwhelmed because so many people have immunity, not against infection, but against serious illness, hospitalization, and death.
So what is the new policy goal in this phase?
To me, the new policy goal should be to make sure that we are using all the tools that we have to keep people out of the hospital, which means antivirals, monoclonal antibodies, rapid tests, so that we can keep these cases from turning into major issues for hospitals. And increasingly, that's going to be the case regardless, because we've got so much immunity in the population. But I think what we need to do is continue to make more tools and continue to minimize the death and hospitalizations that occur from COVID-19, but there's always going to be a baseline number of cases, hospitalizations, and deaths. And I think our policy goal really needs to reflect the fact that this is an endemic virus, and our goal is to make it more manageable, more like other respiratory viruses we deal with year in and year out.